Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I have today at my shop new customer, new truck. It's a 2004 Toyota Tacoma SR5 4-wheel drive with an automatic transmission, super low miles, 115,000 miles on the odometer, and 2.7 liter 4-cylinder engine, the model 3RZFE. And this owner stopped by. It's a young female, I will say girl, and she stopped by and she said, "Hey, I have a Tacoma and I have a problem with the belts, drive belts, engine drive belts. They are shredding. I had them installed only like 6 months ago with a different shop here in this area, and I don't want to go back there. The belts are being shredded. Can you please take care of it?" So I said, "Yeah, obviously, I will try my best. So let's go look together what's happening with it." I will do my best to show you all the details. So there are 3 drive belts. You see the very top one, which is in charge of power steering. That one, both sides seems to be fine. You can see there's nothing wrong with it. The one for AC, you can already see the one side of the belt. It's kind of fried, it's damaged. Can you see that? I'm sure you can. Well, the worst one is the one in very back. Let me grab the light so I can show you more detail. And I put extra light there, and hopefully I can zoom on that area where you can see the belt is completely split. It's hanging over the edge of that pulley. How to show it to you better? I don't think I can find a better angle. What's about from here? Can you see it, how it's splitting? Oh yeah. So from here you can see it perfectly. I'm happy I was able to show it. So you might think, what caused that? What is causing this problem? Of course, the garbage people showed up, so we have to pause this filming. Now, what could cause this problem, that the belt is basically one track off, hanging off that pulley, and it's being shredded? Well, either the shop didn't install it correctly and it was hanging their entire time and cutting itself, but I think that will fail sooner. Or one of the pulleys, which is the belt is running over, must be wobbling because it's damaged, and that will cause it will jump and start cutting itself. So let's start this engine up and hear, because it makes some kind of noises as expected, and look in detail if the pulleys are perfectly straight running or some of them or one of them will be wobbling. So you can hear all the noises. You can of course think it could be the water pump pulley, but that one is steady. And actually I'm looking all the way on the bottom, and I think our problem is there. If I'm correct, the very back, the pulley, the closest to the engine, is completely wobbling. I hope you can see it. Okay, let's go and turn the engine off. So I got her up in the air, removed the belts. This is the one which was fried only a little bit. And here comes the one which is completely split. So we have tension off of all those pulleys, and we can go and look at them right now. And I have set up the lighting as best as I can. Here is this tensioner idler, this is all fine. Here we have the alternator, that pulley is totally fine. We could have suspected the water pump, which is right here, but that's also perfectly fine. Obviously there was no coolant leak. If the bearing in the water pump failed, it will be leaking oil, and it will making also that typical noise for the water pump. But guess what? What's about here the main harmonic balancer? Look at this. That completely separated itself from that rubber part, which is right here. That harmonic balancer, it's not just a chunk or hunk of metal. There is a rubber part which is supposed to get rid of those vibrations and so on. And the metal O-ring, the metal outer ring, separated completely from that inner, I'm touching right now, that rubber. So this failed completely. I need to remove that, and this is our reason for this failure. So it's not the mechanic who didn't put the belt correctly back. This is a failure of harmonic balancer part. This entire part is made of 3 pieces. That was the very outer pulley, the one in middle, 4 12mm bolts, and here you can see the final shape and final results. Can you see it from here? Maybe the best. I hope so. The other hand. So this is the final felt part. To undo that main bolt, remove it, see if there is any damage behind that. So here we can see the whole situation, everything removed. Look at it. This is the rubber part I was talking about, and it was before together, and it completely separated. So now we know what shredded 2 of our belts. It's a failed harmonic balancer. This part is sealing engine oil inside, so we can look on the engine, front of the engine right now together, and see the seal that should be also replaced. Let me just pause this. Very importantly, when that balancer fell apart, it didn't damage the front of the engine. Again, we can see that main seal right there. That's a good opportunity to replace it, but I don't see any grooves, as the metal ring will be cutting in front of this engine, so that seems to be fine. That's a lucky luck for the owner, and the repair the price shouldn't be astronomical. So basically what needs to be replaced is this harmonic balancer. The bolt can be reused, the other parts are okay. The bolts, 4 bolts are fine. Then it's the main crank seal, the oil seal, and 3 belts. One of them it's good, but there's no way I will replace just 2 of them and keep the 3rd one older. I will replace all 3 of them. After that, this Tacoma should be very happy again. As we said, super low miles, very desirable vehicle. So hopefully she will run forever. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please give it a thumb up, and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.